Welcome everybody here to the Monroe Civic Center. So glad you guys can be joining us here between the Moccasins and the Zydeco. Both these teams wrapping up warm-ups and a chance for us to say hello here. We got our show going late. Alongside Pete Fricano between the benches this time. We got Taylor Costa upstairs. I guess you two kind of rotating positions a little bit. I'm Joseph Furtado, but Pete, going to be a fun one right now. Moccasins, Zydeco, another in-state rivalry and a battle going on here at the Civic Center.
Yeah, the Moccasins have the season series so far 9-1, and I was down here between the benches. I was hoping to hear a little chirping, a little action, but it's been relatively quiet from both sides, which was strange. I mean, we had the referees patrolling the red line here, making sure there were no chatter. But tonight, I think we can really expect. Both teams are only playing one game this weekend, and they're going to lay it all on the line. It's going to be a heavy hitting, and I think a high scoring affair in favor of the maroon jerseys tonight. But we're in for a good one.
Yeah, we're going to see, and I guess this is where we can kind of turn things to you this time, Taylor, because you're always talking with the coaches and getting a feel for the locker room. So how the players getting ready to go here for this game tonight?
Yeah, there was a lot of devastation in Northeast Louisiana this week with the winter storm passing through. But I can tell you right now, speaking with the players, they are ready, amped up, and put on a show for the city of Monroe. And see if they can't deliver a win tonight.
We're going to see. And Pete, right now, the Moccasins, they are 9-1 against the Zydeco this season. They have won 9 straight games, looking to make it 10 straight wins against the Zydeco, and also 18 straight wins right now here in the regular season. So we're going to be in for a fun one. So what game should we expect here tonight between these two teams?
Well, I think the Moccasins are going to come out and play a hard-hitting physical style. They're going to finish their checks. They're going to bang that defense around up until the third period, when they turn on the heat the most. You remember last time these two teams met, Ed Coffey got chased. He just got completely shelled and bombarded in that third period, and that was it. It was lights out. In came Bailey Stevens in relief. But tonight, Connor Green's going to get the start for the Zydeco, and Tyler Masternak is going to get the nod for the Moccasins. So we're in for a good one. I think it's going to be, like I said, heavy hitting. I think the Moccasins are going to put some scores on the board tonight big time. You only have the one game this weekend. 3 games, though, on the slate this weekend for the Rock Lobsters, so they might gain a little ground on us, but take care of the game at home and in hand, and don't worry about anybody else.
We're going to see right now. The game's coming up here, 7:05 puck drop. And Taylor, we'll wrap it up here with you. You were talking to some of the players. No Ben Stephanie here tonight. Maybe you can fill us in why.
So last week in the first period, he took a puck off his ankle, limped off the ice, and so this week, talking to Moccasins head coach Russ Perrant, just give him an extra week of rest so he can just really get ready. He's ready to go tonight, but just give him a little bit of extra rest because he said Michael Hagen-Moe really hits the puck hard.
Yeah, all that. We've heard it before for some of these teams, and a lot of these guys, a lot of strong shots. So we're going to see it's the Zydeco, it's the Moccasins. Battle of Louisiana, going to be a fun one. Stick around, puck drop coming up at 7:05. Join us then. two in-state rivals meet for a Friday night clash at the Civic Center. The FPHL's hottest team are chasing win number 18 tonight. Here's Green, score! Oh, Casey Kirsty. Jared Christie opens the score. Welcome to the Twin Cities, where two in-state rivals meet for a Friday night clash, the Monroe Moccasins and the Baton Rouge Zydeco. The stage is set for this one. We'll take you upstairs here inside the broadcast booth. Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you on hand, and we'll go to Taylor Costa between the glass in just a little bit. But Pete, right now, the Moccasins looking for their 18th straight win right now. The Zydeco, though, going to try to play spoiler tonight. What type of game do you think we should expect here in this one?
Well, both teams are only playing one game this weekend, so I'm going to expect a fast-paced barrage of shots from Monroe, but I also see a very physical game by both sides. No Bazarin tonight, so Matthew Bazarin is out of the lineup, so one of the agitators is not playing, but I still think we're going to see one heck of a physical game.
Well, we are going to see. Now, the question becomes is, can the Zydeco hang in this game against the Moccasins? The last time these two teams played, it was a 9-1 dominating victory for the Moccasins. They've also won 9 straight here against this Baton Rouge team, and they're 9-1 right now here in the regular season series. So what do the Zydeco have to do to try to stay in this one unless the Moccasins try to run away with it?
They're going to try to contain whatever they possibly can with on this Moccasins team. I don't think they have the firepower or the stamina to even enter or entertain a track meet, but I think maybe the first 2 periods, maybe they linger around, but like last game, that third period was the absolute kiss of death. The Moccasins put up a whole bunch of goals, chased the goaltender Edward Coffey. Won't be the case tonight. He will not be in net or suited, but I don't think they can hold on to it.
Well, the Moccasins here at home, 14-2. How important is it for them here to try to get the lead early here against the Zydeco?
Well, pretty much. I mean, you get the lead early, you give your goaltender a little comfort, you get him a little confidence. Ty Masternak will be in net tonight, so looking to be staying undefeated again for win number 10, too. Everybody's streaking nowadays, and, you get the comfort level, you start cruise control, get the crowd back into it, and it's going to be a good night.
Well, we're going to see the two teams coming up. But let's talk about special teams right now and discipline, because the Moccasins right now, second highest penalized team right now in the FPHL, and going up against a Zydeco team where a lot of penalties are taken between these two teams.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you don't want to be taking those unnecessary penalties, right? That the discipline level needs to be up to a point. You don't want to give anybody at any time a man advantage or 2-man advantage at that. So that's going to be mindful, strong discipline. But our power play's been good. Penalty kill's been exceptional, even scoring goals on it.
Yep. The penalty kill, too, has been solid against this Zydeco team so far on the season. Right now, they've only given up 4 power play goals on 62 penalty kills.
Yeah, that's outstanding. I mean, going back to our third period, the Moccasins actually almost have more goals in the third period than Baton Rouge has all season. If that puts in perspective how good this team gets down the stretch, mix in those special teams, we got something special looking for win number 18.
Well, let's take a look at the starting goaltenders here tonight in this hockey game. They're going back to Tyler Masternak here for the Moccasins. On the other end, they're going with Connor Green.
Yeah, Green, I think, gives Baton Rouge the best possible chance to, either hold their own or try to possibly even upset the Moccasins. Do I think it'll happen? Not necessarily, but that's why we play these games.
Well, a Friday night clash here at the Civic Center, and an in-state rivalry here between the Moccasins and the Zydeco continuing. Monroe looking for win number 18 right now. Let's take you down to the tunnel as both teams are taking the ice.
Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet and let's make some noise for
number 19. He suffered a health event earlier this week. Let's have a moment as we honor him, and our thoughts and our prayers go out to Johnny and his family. Ladies and gentlemen, after the national anthem, please remain standing for our puck drop. Tonight's national anthem is being performed by Paige Freeman.
Just about ready to roll here inside the Civic Center. So glad you guys can be joining us here for some Friday night FPHL hockey. Alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. We'll check in with Taylor Costa here in just a moment. Pete, going to be a fun one here between these two teams.
Oh, it's always a fun one with both these teams from Louisiana going head-to-head. Obviously this year, the Moccasins have had these seasons edge by a long shot, but you never know what you're going to get.
Well, let's check in right now here downstairs with Taylor Costa, who is ringside with Yanni Liarakos. Taylor.
Yanni, after the week this city has seen with the winter storm, what would a win mean tonight for the team?
Oh, I mean, I think a win here is pretty special, especially going 17 in a row. Just seeing the community come together through a little bit of a tough time with the storm. It's really special to be a part of a community as we have here.
Thanks, Yanni. Good luck tonight. Back to you, Joseph.
Well, thank you for that, Taylor. Going to be a fun one right now here. Moccasins and Zydeco, another in-state rivalry here between these two teams. Let's check in right now here with our starting netminders here for both sides. And on one end for the Baton Rouge Zydeco, they are going to go with Connor Green tonight. And look at his numbers on screen right now. And on the other end for the Monroe Moccasins, they are going with Tyler Masternak. Here so far on the season, and we are just about underway. Opening puck drop here between the Moccasins and the Zydeco. Monroe right now trying to pick up win number 18 straight. And doing it here against the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Here's a shot there from Balsamo. Going to come free now here to Mo, dragging through and tried that backhander. Comes back out to the near side. They'll try to roll this one back on in. Taken up behind to the other side, and now here is Johnson looking for his first pro goal of his career. Chirac trying to find the handle. That's going to go all the way back on down. Dorsey there to play it, and moves along for Johnson. Going to try to send this one ahead. Kuznetsov on the steal, and here's a chance. Then a shot from Morissette. Couldn't get through, and now here goes Forneris. Flying on through center. Second on this team in points. He'll just guide that one around safely. And now carried out this time by the opposite number 9 one more time in Morissette. Here he goes, and a shot pawed down there right away. Opening stop made by Masternak.
Morissette came over the blue line and just decided to let one flare toward the net, and Masternak saw that one all the way, gloving it. Didn't even go down. He just old school stand up on that one, held on, no rebounds. We're going to go ahead and have a face-off to the far face-off circle. His left, his glove hand side.
Attacking zone draw right now here for the Zydeco. Lining in Hunter Alden. No points against the Moccasins so far this season. The former Athens Rock Lobster. Puck all the way down right now in the Baton Rouge zone. They'll try to guide this one around. Morissette on the touch pass. Out ahead, Alden able to shake on free. Looking to turn the corner here on Albrecht. As Albrecht works him along the boards. Miettinen looking to help out. Still trying to dig it free. Alden now on top of it. He'll send this one to the back, and that shot blocked. And now it's sent back off the boards by Ballant. It's going to fall all the way on down for Keller. Scoops it back ahead over on the far side. There goes Curtis Hansen trying to roll it in. The former Baton Rouge Zydeco played with them, Pete, back in their inaugural season.
He did. He bounced around a little bit. Curtis wound up hanging out with Biloxi for a minute. Now he's back home where he started.
All the way around for Asp. He'll keep it in and try to work it toward the front. The backhander away, and a good stop there by Green. Out to Asp again at the left point. Takes a shot. Jump there off the side of the net. Now Christie looking towards the front. And now this is going to roll all the way back on down, and Schumacher back to get it here. He'll pick it up right now, and Schumacher takes a look there at Christie. On the return to Schumacher. Looking to reset the breakout. Quick touch across for Casey Gerstein, and we had him earlier on our coach's show yesterday on Thursday, and he's quite the fun guy to be on the headset.
Yeah, he was. He was a joy. We had him and Ty Masternak, and That was nice to get a goaltender on there finally. But
well, of course you are saying that, being the former goaltender yourself, right?
I'm biased. So that was really nice. But Casey Gerstein, he's a trip. Excellent. We've had some good ones so far. Him and Tucker Scantleberry's been fun too. But good to see the boys.
He loves noise, a lot of noise. That's what he said.
Yeah, he's like, bring the truck horn, train horn, whatever.
Everything he wants. Yep, he wants all the noise.
He wants the noise. Yeah. So coach says no, but hey, you know
he
what?
Said he plays better when he's got more noise. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well.
It comes out high to Miettinen right now. D-to-D across. A shot there from Ciolik. Didn't make its way through, and Johnson boxed out there by Chirac. A quick touch in front. Miettinen trying to hold the blue line. He's forced out to center on the follow-up. Chirac will send this one ahead now. And Morissette, here he goes in his first season in the FPHL. Johnson gonna shake this one back ahead. Mietnam will send that one back down low. And now Johnson one more time. Gonna look this to the outside. That's gonna go all the way on down, but no icing here in the Zydeco zone. Now Mietnam, he'll send this one behind the net and work this out to center. Morissette on the touch. And now here comes Hansen stick handling across the blue line. His shot ramped up over green and out of play.
Shot made, then deflected well over goaltender Masternak's head into the netting, and we're going to go ahead and get another face-off, this time to his, what should be his right at the near face-off circle. You know, Masternak's been on a streak, like we said here in the beginning. This is going for win number 10 in a row. And almost had a couple shutouts here and there, too, as well.
Yeah, the Moccasins, too, and in their goaltending right now between Masternak and Egbert, they have not lost a game yet this season.
No, they've been pretty stout. You know, Egbert, I believe, is 4-0, and we could be looking at 10-0 here. So, yeah, excellent goaltending, great defense. It all goes hand in hand.
And the Moccasins, too, coming off that win here at home last weekend against the Topeka Scarecrows, a 4-1 win for them. And right now coming across now with Turner shooting, and that time it stopped there by Green. But that win last weekend got them to 17. It's the only team they'll play in the Empire Division so far here on the season, as that stopped there by Masternak. 15:31 left to go first period. And Pete, we didn't have you last week, so also good to have you back too.
Yeah, always good to be back, and it's good to see the crowd here tonight. Another nice crowd. We look like we're definitely over 4,000. Good to see everybody in the Snake Pit here. Only one game this weekend, just the game tonight. Both teams only played tonight.
And that's going to be how it is for the next couple weeks too, right? You had it last week, one game. The second game had to get moved and rescheduled because of the storm. You have the one this week and then the one next week against the Zydeco again. Yeah,
right. They get the Zydeco again next week, Friday night once again, and then 2 games, the big one. The one people are penciling on the calendar right now. Athens comes to town for 2 in 2 weeks, so ought to be a special night.
Albrecht ahead. Forneris one more time across the right side, looking to shrug that along, but offsides is the call right now.
Very, very delayed offsides on that one. Well, Albrecht was ready to let that one fly, but no avail. It was blown dead and face off in front of the Zydeco penalty box.
This line right now, Albrecht, Forneris, and Balance. Albrecht, who has been on a tear so far this season, 19-game point streak, and he leads the FPHL, Pete, in 5 categories right now in his first season.
Yeah, he's absolutely on fire right now, and his plus-minus is just outstanding. Almost got himself another one right there, but he's just got a nose for the net. He knows what he's doing, and he's quite the leader out there.
Yeah, too, and that one's sent towards the front. Another guy out there right now, Frank Schumacher, just passed his career high now, and with 31 points here in his career. So we passed that last season, 30 with the Moccasins, now 31, having quite the season.
Oh, absolutely. You can't say enough about Frank Schumacher. He's been captain everything this year, just having a phenomenal season. His plus-minus is through the roof. But his point contribution has been outstanding, just been an absolute anchor on the blue line.
Yeah, and that's one thing you were talking about, too, speaking of plus-minus on the coaches show yesterday, is everyone on this team has a positive plus-minus right now in the season.
You don't see that. You just really don't. I don't care what league you're in. You just don't see every player in the plus side of the plus-minus rating. So it's amazing.
A drive there from Matcham. That was blocked in front. Off the stick of Albrecht to the other side now, and Asp. He'll lead the charge back inside the zone, looking to turn the corner right now. Lost the handle. Trying to work it in along the near side boards. Liarakos will drive it back down low. Gerstein trying to get a stick on it. Now it comes here. Morissette turns it back along to Matcham. The bumper pass stolen by Liarakos. Lays on through now. Here comes Christie to drop the shoulder. Liarakos towards the front. Now it's worked in along the boards and cycled all the way around to the other side. Liarakos on the touch. There for Gerstein. Over for Liarakos one more time. And, talking about Casey Gerstein again, he says he really loves playing with this line. Him, Jared Christie, and also Yanni Liarakos said he has a lot of chemistry with those guys on the ice.
Yeah, he does. And you can see that, too. And we also talked about the fact that sometimes the lines change up just a little bit, but everybody's so interchangeable and they just know where each other is. The chemistry is outstanding with any line that's out there. Everybody's dangerous.
Mo trying to find it. Now here goes Gerstein. Mo waiting on the delay. His shot, and he scores! Hagen Moe opens the scoring, his 8th of the season. It's 1-0 Moccasins with 13:08 left to go here in the first.
Well, Hagen Moe just reared back and let that one rip, and it caught right on the inside of that net. As we take a look at this, Hagen got it and just let her rip. Wrist shot went high in the corner. This would be a fantastic angle, actually. Over the glove side, right in the corner, in and out, right past the goaltender, Connor Green. 13:08 to go here in the first period. 1-0 Moccasins, and the Snakes are flying.
So Hagen Moe, that is his 8th goal of the season, give him 15 points on the year.
And he's been on a tear lately.
Oh, he sure has. 13:08 left to go, first period.
We talked about that plus minus again. We said, Austin Albrecht is a plus 38, but Frank Schumacher a plus 32. I believe the top 3 plus minus getters in the league are Moccasin players. So it's amazing. Almost everybody's in double digits. I can't dwell on that. It's such an important and underrated stat.
No, it for sure is. It really is too. And having guys on the ice too out there when you score a lot of goals, good thing to have, right? It just shows how much this team has been scoring. Now 58 goals in the first period, 175 on the season, almost 5.5 per game.
Yeah, and the fact too, we talked about how good the defense is here. The defense is such a contributor with scoring. Last week alone, the defense accredited for an assist on all 4 goals against Topeka. So they're just chipping it in. They're getting quality shots on net. They're moving the puck extremely well. And that goes with the coaching, and these practices are just doing wonders for this team. They're going to be really tough, and we're going to be down the stretch pretty soon.
Yep. And two, going back to your point, Pete, you were talking about plus minus, and you are absolutely correct right now. 3 Moccasins players right now here, top 3 in plus minus. Austin Albrecht right now, plus 38, then followed by Frank Schumacher, a plus 32, Rasmus Asp, a plus 28. So 2 defensemen getting in there.
Yeah, they're and that's amazing. I mean, I don't think you really see that with the defensemen in general. That just shows you how much scoring that defensive core is contributing nightly with this team. It's just such a team effort. I mean, you just can't overlook that.
Well, we'll have the face-off right now here, back out at center. And we are underway now again here. 13 minutes left to go, first period, a 1-0 lead here for the Moccasins. Against the Baton Rouge Zydeco, Monroe going for win number 18 straight. Which would also, too, if they're able to pick up 3 points, would be their 10th straight win, too, against the Zydeco. 9-1 against them on the season.
Yeah, it's just been commanding. Last year was a little bit different. The Zydeco had the season edge, but not this year. This is a whole different ball game. The Zydeco have been all over the place. They've had a little identity crisis this season. But, they've been in almost all these games with the Moccasins except for a couple.
Yeah.
So, we'll see where this one goes. But like I said, it's going to be everybody leaving it all out there.
And really, too, what a flip-flop it's been here from both these 2 teams and how they placed last year, now here going into the second season. And it's been quite the difference. And then you look at this year, right? Both these 2 teams on completely different ends of the Continental Division.
Well, both teams a complete 180 in their own rights. Baton Rouge went from being a playoff team last year to not doing much this year. And then the Mocs did just the vice versa. We've already got more points to this point than we did all of last season. So that really it really shows you what's going on here, and that the tide has really changed.
There's a chance in front there, and laid loose for just a moment. The Zydeco able to clear their own zone. Alden now straight on forward, and he's pounded there that time by Schumacher across the middle. Played across now for Asp. Returns it back along here to Schumacher. Sets the table ahead now. Looking to race on through center. On the drop, and there goes Forneris. Right side, Albrecht towards the front. Blockered away there that time by Green. Wedged all the way back in behind. The net there of Connor Green, who's lost his last 6 starts. In 4 of them, he's given up 4+ goals per game. And up against the second highest scoring team here in the FPHL right now. Lirakos on the drop back. Played Johnson D-to-D. Now ahead one more time. Gerstein off his stick, back in. Matcham now trying to clear it to the near side. Played upstairs for Johnson now at the right point, and his shot sailing right back onto green, and he will hang on. 10:43 left to go, first period. Hagen Moe opens the score, 1-0 lead for the Moccasins. Back in just a moment.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family.
Welcome back, everybody, here inside the Civic Center. 10:43 left to go. First period. So glad you guys can be joining us over on KNOE and 103 Rocks. And those tuning in too on our YouTube page as well, alongside Pete Fricano, Taylor Costa between the glass. I'm Joseph Furtado. A 1-0 lead right now here for these Moccasins over the Baton Rouge Zydeco, and this in-state rivalry continuing. Hagen Moe with the only goal right now here in this contest. The Moccasins looking for win number 18 here tonight in a row. On an impressive run right now, and the hottest team right now, Pete, in the FPHL.
Yeah, they are absolutely on fire. They're on a complete heater. You know, for a while, Binghamton was keeping pace with that, but they lost just recently, too, and their streak is over, and ours just keeps on moving along. It's like that freight train with all the momentum.
Yeah, they had a long streak, too, somewhere around the 16-17, mark so far of this season, and the Moccasins right now just continue to keep plugging away. They had that win last weekend, 4-1 against the Topeka Scarecrows, and now here they're going to do it or up against the Zydeco here tonight.
Yeah, and as we know, the record right now in the FPHL is 22 games held by the Carolina Thunderbirds several years ago, and sights are set on that record.
This will wind its way back out to center, and now Johnson D-to-D flexed along through the middle, and Christie that time on the overstep lost it. Here goes Hansen, and he's knocked down by Learakos. Filtered back inside the zone. Johnson one more time going short there for Dorsey. And Dorsey going to rifle this one back as far as he can get it to center. Between the two blue lines, and here goes Lorwood. 3 goals for him on the season, and 2 of them have come against the Moccasins. His only other one came against the Topeka Scarecrows. And Tyler Lorwood, we saw him, Pete, in the inaugural year here for the Zydeco. They're in their 3rd season. He's kind of having a slow start to the season.
Yeah, he is, and he's the captain this year. I believe he was captain as well last year, too. So he's, maybe it's more of a leadership role, if anything, but it's not. He doesn't have the scoring touch that he did last season.
Yeah, he had 40 points in 55 games, and right now is only at the 16 mark. So
he's got some catching up to do.
Yeah, see if things pick up for him along the year. Just a little over the halfway mark of the season. Long shot out from Kyler Matthews. Found its way right back on to Green. He will hang on. 9:07 left to go. First period. We're going to go to break. A 1-0 lead here for the home team. Back after this.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family.
9:07 left to go here, first period. So glad you guys can be with us. A 1-0 lead here for the Moccasins right now. The only goal belongs to Hagen Moe. Attacking zone faceoff right now for Monroe. The Moccasins 78 points right now here on the regular season. The Zydeco just 24. Baton Rouge right now on a 3-game losing streak. And meanwhile, the Moccasins trying to win their 18th straight here in a row. This will come back in behind the net. Sent around to the other side there by Garrett Johnson. And ahead now, here go the Zydeco, Morissette. They'll kick that one across and trying to play it, though. That's going to go for a high stick. And will bring us to a stoppage right now. Time winding down in this first period. So glad you guys can be with us over on KNOE, 103 Rocks on the radio, and also on our YouTube page as well. Taylor Costa between the glass. Pete Furcano to my left. I'm Joseph Furtado. Second to last meeting here in this building between the Moccasins and the Zydeco. And then after next weekend, Pete, these two teams will meet in Baton Rouge for the rest of the regular season.
Yeah, we got another game in Baton Rouge coming up in a few weeks after we have a 2-game series against Twin City Thunderbirds and then a Sunday matinee in the capital of Louisiana, Baton Rouge. That's a 3 or 4 o'clock game. Either way, it's going to be an afternoon one and should be a lot of fun. It's going to be a long weekend of hockey.
It sure is, and 2 games at home, and then, like you said, that 1 game on Sunday. And right now, these two teams meeting here in Monroe, and we're going to have a little extra 2 behind the net right now and getting tied up here. We'll see what penalties are going to come from this.
Who knows what we're
Moe
gonna get.
tied up, and him and Johnson exchanging a few words.
Yeah, it looked like Ciolik was holding onto his stick as well, so I'm not sure. It might be good. Ciolik might be going off for holding the stick, and actually that looks like what it's going to be here. Chris Ciolik's going to go off 2 minutes for, looks like holding the stick, I would assume. Yes, it is. Moccasins are going to go to that power play here. 8:04 left to go in the first period. 7-1 shots on goal in favor of the Moccasins.
Well, we can take a look right now here at the power play and penalty kill, and how both these two teams stack up right now here in the bottom left of the screen. The Moccasins have had pretty good power play, been getting better and better over the weeks. Now 4th best in the FPHL. They've had 28 power play goals at 24%. The Zydeco 9th on the penalty kill at 79%.
Interesting that they're actually not that bad on the penalty kill when considering how many goals they do let up. But, sometimes special teams are exactly that. They're special.
All right, now the Moccasins here with the face-off win, Liarakos. They go with 4 forwards. There's a one-timer by Liarakos, and 3 forwards, 2 defensemen this time. They got Schumacher and Matthews on the back end. A little different. Sometimes you see those teams go 4 forwards and 1 D.
Yeah, they really changed it up. I mean, this team actually can afford to do all kinds of different things. And you got Liarakos on there you're going to have a cannon of a shot who's probably going to drop down low, get into his little office there at the faceoff circle and let her rip. He's been picking goaltenders apart left and right from that low left faceoff circle to goaltender.
This one rimmed around, going to come up top for Liarakos. Able to keep it in, work it up top for Christie now. Near point, then Matthews, quick touch all the way back downstairs, Gerstein, and now Christie hard after it on the far side. Works that over on the left point for Schumacher. Matthews, diagonal pass across to Liarakos. Now Schumacher, center point, in front, and now it's going to come back out to Schumacher once again. Trying to hurry that out to Matthews. And now looking to clear Ethan Matcham for the Zydeco, and he'll do just that. Rolling puck on edge, down the board, Schumacher going to win the foot race. Pressured there by Lorwood, he'll drop it off, and now here comes Gerstein. New unit out right now here on this power play for the Moccasins. Albrecht, he'll just swivel on back. 55 seconds left to go here on the power play. Albrecht to start it back along up the far side. Working it back down the boards around Johnson through the middle. While Samo trying to get a stick on it, and that is going to be sliced back down. Long two-line toss ahead. Here comes Albrecht stick handling back inside the zone for Ballant. Then Green now holding on to it, waiting, and looking out towards Ballant. But a vacant point that time, going to come back down, and Masternak there to play it.
Baton Rouge doing really well in this penalty kill, playing keep away, getting that puck cleared as quick as they possibly can. As soon as they obtain it, they get rid of it.
So now here goes Ballant. One-handed chop into the zone to the other side. Alden trying to get it out. Now to come back out high for Green. He'll walk the blue line, work it across. Ballant here shoots one high over the top. And back out to even strength now, 5-on-5.
Ciola comes out of the box, coming out hot. Was already hunting down that puck. He was not going to go to the bench for the change. Almost got sprung there at center.
So the Moccasins 0 for 1 to start their night on the man advantage. Leading in shots, though, 7-1 right now in this game, and on the scoreboard 1-0. The only goal belongs to Hagen Moe. Scantleberry quickly across the ice. Calling for it now is Dorsey, stopping and starting. Worked on there by Keller. We'll send that to the other side. Now Alden on top of it. Gonna try to work this on free, and now it's sent back on through center. Rolling puck on edge, gonna go all the way down, and Johnson back to play. He'll throttle this on back, and now Dorsey there for Scantleberry, holding on to it, drifting, and works up the middle for Johnson. Gonna bring it across the blue line, offsides, with 5:05 left here in this opening frame. The Moccasins now, talk about a team who scores a lot of goals, out to 58 goals here in the first period. They have been rolling. Second highest scoring team right now in the FPHL, trying to chase the Binghamton Black Bears.
Yeah, that's the only team that's close to them right now. Athens is kind of barking along the door there, but you know, this Moccasin team, they just scored bunches. You know, especially that third period, the floodgates open. Forget it, it's over.
So here's Christie with under 5 to play right now in this first period. Hansen just sweeps it back in all the way into the Moccasin zone. It's Asp. Lets it go short there for Frank Schumacher. He'll bring it up the far side. They'll look for a lane. That time it was cut down. Matarov trying to work it back in. Christie going to send this ahead. It'll come back down to Mietinen. Works at D-to-D for Ciolik. Felt the pressure there that time from Gerstein. Has to work this all the way down the ice. And now Schumacher with a clean look out to Christie right now. And he'll just snap it back in. Green try to slow it down to the other side, and Johnson will let it go on through. Now it's Matcham. Pokes at it. Johnson try to go through the middle for Kuznetsov. Now this time Morissette. That time it was stolen by the Moccasins. Going to come back up the boards. Dorsey on a quick touch. Stolen here by Cox. He'll let this go ahead. Now look out. Morissette maybe a step, a 2-on-1. Trying to drop it to Kuznetsov, who sends that one wide.
That puck was already on edge, and Kuznetsov either had to knock it down or just fire, and that's kind of what he did. He didn't have a chance either way.
Kuznetsov, he's played the Moccasins tough so far this season. 5 goals in 8 games against his team.
Yeah, he has. He's been very consistent for the Zydeco with these with this Moccasins team. He's really played solid. He's like a little Russian rocket.
Yeah, 20 points for him on the season. 11 goals to be paired with that. Albrecht cruising back in, and that backhander going over the top of the 4x6. Kyler Matthews trying to hurry it along. Here's Albrecht up the boards, takes a look. Short drop for Neris, takes a look across the ice. Johnson back out high, and Dorsey couldn't quite hold the blue line, so he'll have to be forced on back, and they'll try it again here on across the blue line. Scantleberry holding on to it. His shot, the rebound! How about the glove stop there that time? Green kept it out from making it a 2-0 game.
Somebody called 911. There was a crime committed there. What a robbery with the glove, down and out. Connor Green, the goaltender for the Zydeco, just reached behind him, and he says no.
What a stop right here. 2:54 left to go. First period, the Moccasins almost made it 2-0 back after this.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit
Let's do it the face-off. 2:54 left to go here. First period. So glad you guys can be joining us here on the Monroe Moccasins Broadcast Network. Alongside Taylor Costa downstairs between the benches, Pete Fricano, Joseph Hurtado with you. A 1-0 lead right now for the Moccasins. The only goal belonging to Hagen Moe, but almost beat a 2-0 game here. What a stop that was by Green before the break.
Absolutely ridiculous. He was down and out to his right and reached out with his left hand, and just snatched it out of the air.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that in just a moment, but what a play that was, a huge stop.
We used to call that look what I got, but that's exactly what that was. Look what I got. He just snared it, and whew, boy, I tell you what, that was a heart-stopping save. Heck of a save for Green.
Scantlebury able to scratch it back in. And right now, though, the Zydeco, and looking at them, what does that do for this team going maybe to break right now after a stop like that?
Well, I mean, that should raise a little bit of a heart rate on that bench. I mean, your goaltender stands on his head like that, you're going to want to play in front of him for sure. But
just thinking maybe it might generate some momentum. Maybe
you would hope, but it's we can't speak for them, but you can only hope it would inject some energy into them.
Chirac, he'll just scoot that one back down low, deep below the goal line, trying to pry it free. They go back in deep now. Here is Christie on the touch. Near side, Moe for Scantlebury. And he'll just flag this one right back into the Zydeco zone. Near side boards, trying to work this up the ice. Here goes Cox now. Stick handling on across the red line, and a long backhander on the way, forcing Masternak there to block it and turn that one loose. Gerstein all the way high now. Matcham, and that one took a deflection there from Cox. Jake Cox, only 2 goals against the Moccasins right now here on the year. That's 2 of them out of the 10 he has scored. That's going to go back down for icing here with a minute 11 left to go in the first. We'll take a look right now here at the replay and that stop from Green moments ago.
That Green was on his backside and just reached out. He didn't have any more to give. He grabbed that puck. His webbing was just high enough, but man, I can't say enough about that save. It's fantastic. Sound like Chris Collinsworth getting all excited about Tom Brady over here. Here's a guy.
Okay, all right, that's the way. Well, hold on a second. We talked to Curtis Hanson before the game, and he said he did not want us to mention Tom Brady because he's a big Tom Brady fan. One of the reasons why, he has the 2 in his jersey.
Yeah, and I went and did it. That was so subliminal. I didn't even mean to do that.
Final minute to go here in this first period. That'll go all the way back inside the Moccasin zone right now here. Green, the quarterback to break out. Right side looking ahead. Albrecht behind the D. He'll slide it across. That one just out of the reach of Carlos Forneris, trying to get off a 3-game scoring drought. Trying to work this towards the front. Madarov. It'll come out now for Kim Mietten. Going to send that one through traffic. Might have caught off a piece there of Matthews. Follow up from Lorwood all the way back around. Open space now, Ballant. There's still some time to work it back in. Ballant to got it behind the net of Green. Matcham takes a poke at it. Forneris there hard on the forecheck and took a bounce off of Lorwood right there on the green. And now Lorwood will skate this out. Final seconds of this first period. He'll just dump that one back in. Now it's Leorakos to send this all the way down, and that will do it through 20 minutes of hockey. So after 20 minutes, the Moccasins will skate to the dressing room right now here with the 1-0 lead. Hagen Moe with his 8th of the season to close out 20 minutes of hockey here, which is almost a 2-0 game. Let's take again a look at the replay in just a moment here. That save from Green, but almost made it a 2-0 game. But Pete, your thoughts after 20?
I think it was a pretty solid game there so far by both sides, really. But lopsided as far as the shots on goal. 9-1 in favor of the Moccasins at the end of one here. 1-0. Could have been 3 or 4-0. But Connor Green's been a story for Baton Rouge. The goaltending standing tall gives them the best chance to win tonight.
How about the stop right here by Green with that glove hand stop?
That's some Sports Center stuff right there. But then great camera angle as well. That overhead camera, so pivotal. But yeah, he was just another good shot too. So you're going to see exactly what happened. He was down and out. You know, another inch or two, you're looking over that glove, because you really, once you're down as a goaltender, you can't really arch that arm is any higher than what he did. He was right place, right time.
Well,
shuts the door.
Connor Green doing the old Pete Fricano back in the day there with the glove hand stop.
Oh, I had a glove, boy.
Maybe not too much. I don't know, but right now, stick around too as well. We got the arena football stuff coming up here in just a moment. But for us right now, we're going to take a quick pause in the action. Second period coming up from Monroe, Louisiana. After 20 minutes, the Moccasins right now on top 1-0. Back after this.
Down the field toward the end zone, Devin Smith. Touchdown! Devin Smith! He's got it for a touchdown in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown! Woo! What a hit! Good game!
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let Advanced Audiology and Hearing Aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Every slap shot, every save, every bone-crushing hit, and no one covers the Monroe Moccasins like the Canoe Sports Team. So download the Canoe News app and see highlights, interviews, and watch the game live, all straight from one app. Be a true Moccasins fan and don't miss a moment of the action with the Canoe News app. You can also stay connected and informed about our local sports and news. And the Moccasins championship chase is on, and it's all on the Canoe News app.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Every slap shot, every save, every bone-crushing hit, and no one covers the Monroe Moccasins like the Canoe Sports Team. So download the Canoe News app and see highlights, interviews, and watch the game live, all straight from one app. Be a true Moccasins fan and don't miss a moment of the action with the Canoe News app. You can also stay connected and informed about our local sports and news. And the Moccasins Championship chase is on, and it's all on the Canoe News app.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Every slap shot, every save, every bone-crushing hit, and no one covers the Monroe Moccasins like the Canoe Sports Team. So download the Canoe News app and see highlights, interviews, and watch the game live, all straight from one app. Be a true Moccasins fan and don't miss a moment of the action with the Canoe News app. You can also stay connected and informed about our local sports and news. And the Moccasins Championship chase is on, and it's all on the Canoe News app.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Every slap shot, every save, every bone-crushing hit, and no one covers the Monroe Moccasins like the Cannery Sports Team. So download the Canoe News app and see highlights, interviews, and watch the game live, all straight from one app. Be a true Moccasins fan and don't miss a moment of the action with the Canoe News app. You can also stay connected and informed about our local sports and news. And the Moccasins championship chase is on, and it's all on the Canoe News app.
Welcome back, and everybody here. Start of the second period between the Moccasins and the Zydeco. So glad you guys can be with us here. Taylor Costa between the glass. He's Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. Next 20 minutes to play. A 1-0 lead right now for the Moccasins. The only goal coming back in that first period from Hagen Moe. That's where we stand right now. That was his 8th goal of the season. Jammed around here on the near side boards. Trying to work this on free. Now Johnson hurries it along D to D for Dorsey. So Kuznetsov on the follow-up. Osamo looking to turn the corner. And the hopes there that time of Johnson, and now it's going to be retracked here out in the neutral zone. Chirac will glove that down. Away he goes right now. No goals in his last 8 games. Scott Chirac, and fires one there, that time on Masternak. Able to make the stop. Now it's turned back along the other way, and here come the Moccasins again. 3-on-2. Forneris with a man across, and stopped there by Green. Another really good stop, Pete. We saw that glove hand back in the first period. What was almost a 2-0 game. Another good save there.
Yeah, Green's going to be the story of the night for the Zydeco if they want to do anything as far as either holding the Moccasins at bay or trying to get a victory here tonight. It's going to be all him.
Green lost his last 6 starts. And against the Moccasins, he is 0-2-2 on the year. His last 2 against the Moccasins, though, have been overtime losses. Forneris trying to hold this one back inside the zone. It'll come out high and Green, and now we get a whistle here. And the Moccasins are going to be shorthanded. A boarding call. And the Zydeco now to the power play.
Zydeco is going to get their chance on the power play. They haven't had one yet, but their first one comes at the 18-14 mark here in the second period. Ballant's going to get 2 minutes. I believe they just said boarding, so he's going to be in the box for 2. Zydeco to the power play, face off to the right of the goaltender, Ty Masternak.
Attacking zone draw now here for the Zydeco. Their first power play here tonight. Though they've had a struggling power play right now, Pete. They are dead last right now on the man advantage. 16 power play goals on the season at 11%. You're going up against a very tough PK in the Moccasins at 88%. And right now, they've had 10 shorthanded goals on the year.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they do. They go into attack mode when they're on D. If they can clear it, they'll clear it. If they got a chance to take that puck up the ice, they're going to do so.
Yeah, second most shorthanded goals in the FPHL right now. Just behind the PD Ice Cats with 11. Moved around now on the touch pass. Morissette to the other side now for the former Breaker. And Keller, he'll work it back down low. A shot on the way. Masternak there with the stop on Lorwood. Kyler Matthews, and he'll skyhook this one as far as he can get it all the way down. Played right wing side, and now Chirac, here he goes. Down the boards, going to take a look. And a steal here this time by the Moccasins, and they'll just pump that back down. So down to 39 seconds left to go here on the minor penalty to Andrew Ballant. Across the blue line, Matcham pulls up. He'll look it out to the blue line for Cox on the way, and a stop from Masternak will come back out to the near side. Cox again looking to work that down low. Trying to push it on towards the front. Scantlebury, that one took a hop, but kept alive at the center point. There by Jake Cox once again. Kuznetsov with a nice look, and a stop there by Masternak.
Scantlebury went to go clear that one. It looked like the puck exploded and just fluttered straight up in the air. It didn't really go anywhere, but eventually wound itself in the breadbasket of Ty Masternak right in their crease on the far right side of the blue paint. We'll get another face-off here in the Moccasins defensive zone to the right of the goaltender, Masternak. 13 seconds left on the Zydeco man advantage.
Attacking zone face-off now here for the Zydeco, and the final 10 seconds left to go here on this power play for Baton Rouge. Matcham, that was Mietnin, he'll send that to the other side. Back on down, and Millant out of the box and back to even strength. 5-on-5. This one sent back down again to center. Chirac, that was Schumacher to working along. And now here goes Albrecht. Over on the far side on the 2-on-2 zone entry. Hit shot on the way. All the way high now for Asp. Turn right back into control here for Kim Mietnin. Between the blue lines, Kuznetsov lost it. Albrecht to give it up. Give and go, left side. Albrecht working in and sends that one over the top again. Back all the way down. Johnson back to track it. With a look over here to Dorsey on the near side wall, hanging out, and he'll just flex it all the way back on goal. A stop there from Green, lets it go, and now Keller. And that one turned over in front of the Zydeco net, had to be careful there. And that will go all the way down the ice, and a delayed penalty coming up. And now we will get the call here after the touch-up, and will be an interference call.
It's kind of interesting that the call's going to be on the Moccasins, considering Masternak had the puck in his possession for a second. By the time he rang it around the backboards, then the referee is going ahead and blew the whistle, called the penalty, but Dorsey's going on for 2 for interference at 15:09 in the second period.
Right now, the attacking zone face-off here for the Zydeco. They'll be on the man advantage again right now. 15:09 left to play. Shots 11-1 here for the Moccasins, and now that one sent back down the length of the ice. Second power play here right now for Baton Rouge. Now here goes Matcham. Up the far side wall. Morset winds up with control. He'll send that one around the boards to the near side. Here's Green. Takes a look, near side boards. Trying to clear this time. That time Mo couldn't get it out. Now Green. D there for his D partner and Matthews, and that one sent all the way on down. Moccasins who have already killed off one penalty that came back in the second period. Hansen crisscrossing, lets that one go to the outside, and Morset stopped there with the glove hand by Masternak, and that'll bring us to our first TV timeout. 14:20 left to go, second period. A 1-0 lead for the Moccasins right now, back after this.
Every slap shot, every save, every bone-crushing hit, and no one covers the Monroe Moccasins like the Canoe Sports Team. So download the Canoe News app and see highlights, interviews, and watch the game live, all straight from one app. Be a true Moccasins fan and don't miss a moment of the action with the Canoe News app. You can also stay connected and informed about our local sports and news. And the Moccasins championship chase is on, and it's all on the Canoe News app.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5...
14:20 left to go here, second period. Welcome back inside the Monroe Civic Center. So glad you guys could be with us. And a 1-0 lead right now for the Moccasins. Attacking zone face-off right now. Here for Baton Rouge. Lorwood will move that across. Here's Mietnin. Swings it there for Kuznetsov out high. One more time on the touch. Right side for Cox. He'll push it back in deep. Lorwood for Cox. And now Ballant will just send that one back ahead out to center ice. Turner lost it. And now Mataroff back ahead. Right side for Lorwood. Here he goes back inside the zone. Waiting there that time on the delay. Holding on to it, trying to work it towards the front. And that one's sent back down. So here go the Zydeco inside the zone. Chirac right side, trying to work it back on in. Lobbed out to the top, and now Keller trying to get it out in front to Green, and Scantlebury away he goes now, one-on-one in shorthanded in the final seconds of this penalty kill. A shot there, stopped there that time by Green, and now back to 5-on-5 hockey. The Moccasins 2 for 2 tonight on the penalty kill as Scantlebury waits. Looks it up top now. Here is Green. A long shot on the way, and that goes high off the glass. Scantlebury twisting and turning right now. Going to take a look. Looking for the handle right now to come back around to the near side. Up along the boards. Trying to rope it free. And now on the other side, looking to play it on out. Here is Hansen. Near side now, this is Kuznetsov. Ahead now for Scott Chirac. Across the blue line, puts one back on goal. A stop there by Masternak. 12:25 left to go here.
Another good save by Masternak. Saw that one all the way as well. Down the butterfly. Corralled it, caught it right in the midsection, giving no rebounds. 1-0 still to score here. 12:25 remaining in the second period. 12-6. Shots on goal total in favor of the Moccasins, who seem to have quite the edge of the play here. Both teams have had a power play. Nobody scoring on it, but Moccasins are definitely letting the Zydeco hang out a little bit.
Now 1-0 lead right now. The Moccasins, who have given up the most goals of the 3 periods, come in the second. So they've given up 39 on the year, but also score a lot of goals too. They have 49 as well. Their lowest scoring period, though, of the 3. And that one sent back out of play here over the near boards. 12:02 left to go here. In this second period, alongside Taylor Costa, Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. A chance to check in here with Taylor Costa between the glass. Taylor.
Thanks, Joseph. The Moccasins will be making a few adjustments here in the second period. Associate head coach Jay Krupp said the team needs to increase their physicality and execute breaking up the passes among the Zydeco. Back to you, Joseph.
Thank you, Taylor. As we continue on right now here, coming up on the middle stages of this second period. Trying to work it on out here. This time Mataroff lost it. Dropped in deep. Ballant. Albrecht on the touch. Trying to work it back up the boards all the way high. Johnson's shot didn't make its way through now. Dorsey, here he is, looking to drop the shoulder. Forneris stopping and starting. Trying to work this on free now, and it's going to come back around Miettinen. He'll work this on free, and away go the Zydeco, back off the boards, and now Learakos. Here on the follow-up, trying to drive it on through. Dorsey. One more time around to the near side, and this time Matcham for Baton Rouge. Going to try the 2-line pass ahead. Pawed down by Johnson, and here come the Moccasins. Johnson, Learakos in front. Big save there by Green.
There was a whole flock of Moccasins coming in on the Zydeco's defense. They didn't know what to do.
You know, he's had a couple good saves, Pete, so far here in this game. He's keeping the Zydeco in, and Christie, and he's gloved down.
As you were saying.
Sometimes you just kind of run into those hot goaltenders, right?
Yeah, and you know, he's lost his last several games, but he's been playing stellar tonight. He's holding his team in there, and sometimes that's what it is. If your goaltender can stay hot, maybe it lights a little spark, but nothing really doing so much as far as any offensive charge by the Zydeco, but their netminder has been standing tall.
Off the face-off right now here. To the corner it goes. Christie on top of it right now, going to dig it off the boards, work it down, low, score! Casey Gerstein finishing off a beautiful setup from Jared Christie, and it's 2-0 Moccasins with 10:36 left to go.
That puck found itself up over the top of the goaltender, Green. As we take a look at that replay once again. Puck along the far boards, found its way out, bangs it home. All alone down at the bottom was Casey Gerstein, and he just got it right over Green. There's no chance. Green went low, he went high. 2-0 Moccasins.
$10:36 left to go. Casey Gerstein, we had him on the show yesterday, and just a fun guy to be around now. That's his 11th of the season. Now 33 points for him. We'll see how the Zydeco responded with a shot put on by Curtis Hansen. Sent back ahead, Scantleberry on the other side, joined by Moe, and a shot put on. Green there with the stop. Looking to work it towards the front, Schumacher, and Green again has been busy so far in this game. Another stop there by him.
That net had some mileage going back and forth. It's way off its moorings. But the puck movement by the Moccasins, Hagen Moe had dropped behind the play. He was coming in even off the line, but that was able to set up another play, and around the back of net they went, making Green go left to right hard. He was out of fish out of water there for a second. Net came off. The puck was covered. What a succession.
Coming up on the halfway mark of period number 2. Right now, the officials checking out Green right now inside the net, but a chance for us to look out some of our out-of-town scoreboard right now. The Twin City Thunderbirds leading the Black Bears right now 4-2 in the third period. The PD Ice Cats 1-0 over the Athens Rock Lobsters in the second period. How about PD might win 2 straight against Athens?
That'd be interesting. They're in the second period. I'm sure they got a little bit to go. They are on the East Coast. They might be very late in it, but how about Twin Cities over Binghamton right now?
Yeah, the Columbus River Dragons with a 2-goal lead right now in the second period. 5-3 over the Biloxi Breakers. At one point, though, Pete, Biloxi was leading that game 3-2.
Yeah, you never know on any given night, too, with Biloxi. They've got they can get a hot goaltender with Sharma, and they can do some damage as well. But they're sitting down there at the bottom of the Continental, but a long way looking up.
Still early in some of those games, so a lot can change.
Oh, absolutely.
So a check-in on some of those later here in the night, but right now it's sent back in deep. This is Matcham behind the net. He'll work it on out. Almost had that stolen there by Scantleberry. Kuznetsov crisscrossing back inside the zone. Balsamo going to send that off the kick plate all the way on down. Siolik now going to work that off the boards. Asp, one more time, near side on the touch. Balsamo, Kuznetsov had that one knocked away. And now Mietnin racing back the other way. Here he goes, Mietnin. Drops the shoulder, pulls up on the delay, trying to work it in front. And now Green trying to get after it here. Sent back onto the near side. And now looking to send this all the way on down. It'll find its way to Albrecht. Forneris, one more time now. Here is Ballant waiting for it. Trying to work that in front. Forneris trying to dig it on free. Lorwood drapes up all over him. Single-digit numbers right now in the second period. 8:30 left to go here in the middle frame. A 2-0 lead for the Moccasins. Had a goal in the first and one here in the second. It was Moe and Gerstein right now, the only two right now in this game. And now Forneris looking for a third. Here he goes right in and shut down. Now Lorwood back to pick up that loose puck. He'll skate this back inside the Moccasin zone, working on Kyler Matthews. He's in and runs in over the top there that time. And he is going to get some attention there from Corson Green.
A good thing Masternak got out of there. That was a whole bunch of chaos with that net coming down. But how about Larwood holding on to that crossbar for dear life? He really did a good job, though, avoiding the goaltender. It was a good look at the goaltender's view. He really did try to avoid him, and he held on, but defensive mentality. Do not mess with the goaltender. Stay out of my goaltender's crease. Get out of his house. Zydeco's going to go to the power play.
8:02 left to go here, second period, a 2-0 lead. Casey Gerstein adds the Moccasins lead back after this.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5...
Welcome back, everybody, here. Second period, 7:45 left to go here in the middle frame. A 2-0 lead right now here for the Moccasins over the Zydeco. An in-state battle again here. 7.5 left to go. Gerstein with the last goal right now here in this hockey game. Trying to work it on free now is Keller. Couldn't quite get through, and now it's sent all the way back on down the ice. Here on the reset, Morissette, here he goes. Over on the far side. Albrecht, that time had it taken away, and now Forneris twisting and turning, tried the backhander towards the front, and now it's cleared all the way out to center.
Like I said, this team finds a way to break through on a penalty kill. They're going to.
Albrecht right now trying to work it in shorthanded. Green right now inside the box. Play to the outside, Mietnin, then Chirac. Here he goes, trying to drop the shoulder, work it on through. Final 30 seconds left to go here on this power play. Baton Rouge right now on their third man advantage. Here goes Cox. They'll work it across, and that one deflected back out to the near side. This one swung back along, and Chirac holding on to it. They'll rifle it back along for Cox. Pulls up. Want Chirac there, at a tough time handling it. Twisting and turning now. Here's Chirac waiting, and looking along now for Cox. Trying to move it on towards the middle, and that one dumped all the way down.
Another successful penalty kill by the Moccasins here. 5:55 remaining in the second period.
Johnson peppered that time as he moved it around the net. And here's Hagen Moe, he scores! What a goal, his second tonight. And it's 3-0 Monroe.
Hagen Moe with the hot hand once again. Second of the night, he really has been on fire as of late. Right after the power play by the Zydeco expired, the Moccasins go ahead and strike here. Just drifted in, really, from the far side on Green. Flipped it in right over the goaltender. Boy, he picked the corner. I don't know how he even got that in there, but over the shoulder, under the crossbar, 3-0 Moccasins. Not to be confused with over the river and through the woods. .547 left here, second period.
And now a 3-0 lead for the Moccasins.
One more time, Moccasins goal
Now
to
9 on the year here.
Let's go, Moccasins!
For Hagen Moe with the second goal of the game. Samo going to work it cross corner off the boards, and it's going to work its way right back onto Green. He'll hang on. We'll take a look here at the replay. Here of the goal from Moe, and yep, that one's kind of hit off of Green right there off his shoulder, found its way into the back of the net. Right now off the draw, and again it's going to make its way right there onto Green. He'll hang on to it. 5.5 left here in the middle frame. Shot 16-8 right now, Pete, here in this game. Kind of feels like, it's one of those games, not a lot of shots right now here in this game, and, we see the Moccasins team who pours on a lot of shots.
Yeah, these shots seem to be just methodical, and they look like they're picking their corners, like that last goal by Hagen Moe. That just found itself in a little itty-bitty corner of that net. Either way, 3 of them found their way in.
Now the Zydeco with 1 shot back in that first period. Now 7 here in the second. This will go all the way back on down in a foot race, and now we're going to get a whistle. That's going to go for icing, and Ciolik and Scantlebury.
Yeah, Ciolik was borderline impeding the progress of Scantlebury. I think he took a little exception to that as well after the whistle. I think he could have beat Ciolik down there for that loose puck, but icing's going to be called, and there's still some players with some conversation here and there. Referee's like, let's get ourselves back down here to the other end and get that face-off out.
So this will come all the way on back down here inside the Moccasin zone, and that'll be set up here to the blocker side of Masternak. Far side face-off circle. Right now lining in for the draw ball, Samo, and on the other end, Morissette, as the Moccasins win it on back. Here's Green looking things over now. Play D to Matthews, up ahead now. Balsamo on the crisscross. Scantlebury back on in, and he'll work a shot on goal. Left pad save there by Green. Out to Scantlebury now. He'll send that along. And now it's flagged all the way back into the zone here by the Zydeco. Matthews working on Mataroff there. They'll come back around here for Albrecht. Green D to D, back for Matthews. Look to start off the far side boards and jump this one back ahead. Albrecht trying to turn the corner right now, and a penalty coming up. And this time it'll be against Baton Rouge right now, as Albrecht knocked down to the ice.
Well, after the whistle on that one, the referee almost knocked himself down to the ice as well. Rasmus Asp down there in the crease too, talking.
4:20 left to go here, second period, a 3-0 lead for the Moccasins. We'll get you the penalties though, and we come back after this.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enter.
Welcome back, and everybody here to the Civic Center. 4 minutes and some change left to go. A 3-0 lead right now for the Moccasins, trying to make it 18 straight wins. In their way, though, right now, the Zydeco, but leading 3-0 against Baton Rouge alongside Taylor Costa downstairs between the benches alongside Pete Furcano. Joseph Furtado with you. A 3-0 lead right now for the Moccasins, and not too many shots on net, Pete, for both sides. 17 for the Moccasins, 10 right now here for the Zydeco as it's dumped back in. Green going to work it in behind the net. Up the boards for Neris. He'll take a look. Behind the goal now, the Moccasins on the power play right now as Keller's inside the box. Green now at the left point. He'll size it back in around to the other side. Ballant holding on to it. Quick touch out high for Neris. And then Albrecht. And a shot back on the way. Balsamo's backhander turned away by Green. The follow-up in front. Corson Green maybe got a whack in there at the end. A little green-on-green action there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe their favorite colors, green. I don't know.
Yeah, green means go, and he could have gone either way on that one, but puck was eventually
Surprised
covered.
you haven't come with your, usually one of your sayings. I beat you to the punch this time.
Yeah, I got derailed. I don't know what's going on right now, but yeah, it's face off to Green's left. So things gone off the rails.
Green right now with the puck. Albrecht trying to hang on to it right now, and that's going to take a jump back out to center. And that puck just bounced outside the blue line, and face-off coming up right in front of the Moccasins bench.
Got a face-off, but it's been very back and forth this game. It's it's hasn't been really one-sided, but the score is clearly that. The Zydeco have held in there. Look, kind of thought maybe the first and second period we might see that. In the third period has usually been put the pedal to the floor. So we're getting close to the onset of this second period here. 2:56 remaining.
Brought inside. Here goes Christie and try to force it in front. Matthews on the follow-up. Swung high off the glass. And now it's going to come back out. Mataroff looking to work it all the way back inside the Moccasin zone. 2.5 left, second period between the Moccasins and the Zydeco. So glad you guys can be joining us. Brought in by Christie, Leorakos. Matcham now going to swing that back out of the zone all the way on down. And now back out to full strength. So now Leorakos holding on to it right now. Going to look it ahead for Gerstein. Rebound, and Green again with the stop.
Jerry Christie hasn't had a goal in a few games, but I tell you what, he is buzzing right now, and he's just destined to get one. But Green, Corson Green, the Zydeco Green, almost in a complete splits, had no room for error there, and the puck found its way into a area that could not come back out. Another great save.
So now Scott Chirac for the Zydeco, moving it back in left to right. Dorsey back out of the corner. Scantleberry, and now here he goes. Going to send that backhander all the way across, and Johnson trying to get on it here. Worked on down the board. Scantleberry looking to start this one back ahead. Here he is now recycling on back from his own end. Johnson up the boards. Swings it behind now for Mo. Has a pair of goals tonight. He opened the scoring back in the first period. And now Johnson retreating on back, forcing the Moccasins to regroup. Scantleberry with it. And to take a look. Now Johnson. Work near side. Scantleberry back on in on the forecheck. Ahead now. Chirac off the boards. Final minute to go here in this second period. And a 3-0 lead right now for the Moccasins. here on the crisscross. Kuznetsov going to send it back along, and Ballant now, here he goes, looking to break on in. A cross-ice pass wouldn't work out. Albrecht now in the slot, sends it on, the rebound turned along to the outside. Cox looking to clear. Worked in deep below the goal line. The Moccasins looking for a late one here before the end of the period. But now Kuznetsov will skate it freely on back, trying to work it through. And now it's picked up by Schumacher. Final 10 seconds left. The two-line pass ahead for Neris, and he's shut down.
Big blocker saved by Green in the closing seconds.
And the buzzer, and that will do it through 40 minutes of hockey right now. A 3-0 lead for the Moccasins. 20 minutes separates them from 18 straight wins.
Moccasins 3, Baton Rouge 0.
As both teams going to go to the break right now with a 3-0 lead for the Moccasins. A chance for you guys at home, though, if you're watching here. You can shop all your Moccasins gear at moccasinmerch.com, or feel free to scan the QR code bottom left hand of your screen. That will take you right on over to our merchandise shop. But Pete, right now, through 40 minutes of hockey, the Moccasins looking pretty good right now, up 3-0 over their division rivals.
Yeah, it looks pretty steady. It looks like this third period could come to a landslide. You never know what's going to happen in that third period as far as how many goals. We're going to go ahead and score it, outscoring our opponents quite a bit, 66-20 in the third period so far this season.
Well, stick around. We're going to have a special message from Mayor Friday Ellis coming up here, but that's going to do it for us right now. A 3-0 lead for the Moccasins. Final 20 coming up back after this.
Hey, Moccasins family, take a look around. You and everyone around you have been tested. We've experienced setbacks and many hard days, but we don't fold and we don't break. We show up for one another every single time, but that's Monroe grit. And no matter what comes our way, we get through it together. So tonight, it's about community. It's about reminding ourselves just who we are. And hey, Zydeco, after the Moccasins finish dragging you around the ice tonight and you go home with that L, you can say it was Friday's fault. Go Moccasins.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Every slap shot, every save, every bone-crushing hit, and no one covers the Monroe Moccasins like the Canoe Sports Team. So download the Canoe News app and see highlights, interviews, and watch the game live, all straight from one app. Be a true Moccasins fan and don't miss a moment of the action with the Canoe News app. You can also stay connected and informed about our local sports and news. And the Moccasins Championship chase is on, and it's all on the Canoe News app.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty & Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty & Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Every slap shot, every save, every bone-crushing hit, and no one covers the Monroe Moccasins like the Canoe sports team. So download the Canoe News app and see highlights, interviews, and watch the game live, all straight from one app. Be a true Moccasins fan and don't miss a moment of the action with the Canoe News app. You can also stay connected and informed about our local sports and news. And the Moccasins championship chase is on, and it's all on the Canoe News app.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty Marks here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Every slap shot, every save, every bone-crushing hit, and no one covers the Monroe Moccasins like the Cannery Sports Team. So download the Canoe News app and see highlights, interviews, and watch the game live, all straight from one app. Be a true Moccasins fan and don't miss a moment of the action with the Canoe News app. You can also stay connected and informed about our local sports and news. And the Moccasins championship chase is on, and it's all on the Canoe News app.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed, combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill. We create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Third period, welcome back in everybody here inside the Civic Center in Monroe, Louisiana. It's the Zydeco and the Moccasins right now. A 3-0 lead here for Monroe over their cross-division rival or in-state rivals right now in the Zydeco. The Moccasins right now trying to win their 18th straight game right now. Meanwhile, the Zydeco have been on a bit of a skid as of late. 3-game losing streak, 6-19-6 on the year. They're in 6th place right now in the Continental Division. The Moccasins in first, trying to stay there here tonight and looking to pick up 3 points. Been really in a battle with the Rock Lobsters for first place. Right now, the Moccasins, 20 minutes separates them from winning 18 straight games. The longest active winning streak right now here in the FPHL. Alongside Pete Fricano, Taylor Costa downstairs between the benches. Joseph Furtado with you, and a shot put back on Masternak here in the opening minute. Able to hang on and make the stop.
Masternak getting
reacclimated to the period, touching that one. You always want to get the feel of the puck early on. Hasn't gotten the puck too much tonight. That would be the 11th shot on goal by the Zydeco. 17-11 shots on goal in favor of the Moccasins here as we start the third period. Winding down to what my partner alluded to, could be the 18th in a row.
Yeah, a chance for us, too, to check in with our out-of-town scoreboards right now. And the Twin City Thunderbirds beating the Black Bears 5-4, Pete, in overtime.
Wow.
And then right now, the PD Ice Cats 3-2 right now on top over the Athens Rock Lobsters. That game is in the third period. And just continuing on in the division, the River Dragons leading the Biloxi Breakers 7-3. That game's also in the third period. And then also you have this one, the Moccasins 3-0 over Baton Rouge.
A lot going on, a lot that concerns, some of the things in our conference, so we will continue to watch.
But how about that? Had to be a fun one between the Black Bears and the Thunderbirds. Overtime thriller. That game finished 51 shots for the Black Bears and 41 for Twin City, so a fun game.
A lot of action there.
Yeah, and Josh LaBelli with the overtime winner has a chance in front, and now that will draw the attention of the official. His arm goes up. And interference will be the call, so a power play coming just about 2 minutes into this third period. So glad you guys can be joining us over on KNOE 103 Rocks and our YouTube page as well. Only game of the weekend here for the Moccasins right now. These two teams will meet again next week, which will be the final meeting in this building in the regular season. Right now, the Zydeco on the outside looking in, trying to get into a playoff spot. They're wrapping up a 12-game road trip right now. This is game number 8 of 12. They won't be back at home until February 20th against the Athens Rock Lobsters. As we are back underway right now, and it's picked up over on the far side. Miettinen on the return pass. So right now, Casey Gerstein inside the penalty box, and a power play here for the Zydeco. Unsuccessful here so far tonight. Scantleberry the other way, crisscrossing inside the zone. Here he goes right now behind the back. A shot there that time, hit off the post. And all the way back around. The Zydeco 0-for-3 so far here on the man advantage tonight, Pete. And they're stacked up against what's been a tough penalty kill right now against the Moccasins. 88% coming into tonight. The Zydeco, though, 4-for-62 on the power play coming into this game against the Moccasins. So now Chirac holding on to it. He'll zip it across. Johnson playing off the boards to himself, and he'll just return this on back. And Dorsey going to look this one back up the ice off of Moe there. He'll gather it, has a pair of goals tonight. Moe right on towards the front. Glove hand stop there, that time by Green.
Well, Moe's already had one hat trick this season. He's possibly looking for that second one as we are on a hat trick watch here. 2 goals tonight by Hagen Moe. And right now, the Moccasins are really on the offensive here, even though they are on the penalty kill. Face-off taken in the zone of Baton Rouge to the left of the goaltender.
So the Zydeco pick it up here off the draw, going right to left here in this third period. They'll arc it all the way in. Ciolik to the corner. Edging out Dorsey. Now back up top for Miettinen. Here's a shot there that time by Morset. It'll go behind Dorsey. All the way high. Miettinen, he'll just tee that one up, but goes back around. Look out, chance the other way. Here go the Moccasins. Albrecht leads it all the way back in, and he's shut down there that time on Green.
Albrecht looking for yet another shorthanded goal. He's got several in his arsenal so far this season. Came in all alone, had some help too, but Green shuts the door.
How about that? Just talking about how many shorthanded goals he's had so far in the year. Pete, the Moccasins have 10. He's been a helping hand for them shorthanded.
Absolutely, he is the shorthand man.
All the way back out to the blue line. A shot there from Matcham. Wouldn't go. Cox in the wraparound. Gerstein out of the box and back to 5-on-5. And just before saying that, the Moccasins will be shorthanded again here, and they'll go to the box. And now looks like Kyler Matthews going to make his way back on over. and take a seat for 2 minutes.
Yes.
Be for an interference call.
Yeah, he's going for interference on Jake Cox. Cox found himself on the ice in the face-off circle, actually to the left of Tyler Masternak. As we're now going to face off to his right now in the near face-off circle in the Moccasin zone. Once again, yeah, Baton Rouge to the power play. 15:52 remaining in the third period. 3-0 Moccasins here.
So 0 for 4 here on the night, or the Zydeco on the power play. Almost 5 minutes gone by here in this third period. This one twisted back around to the near side. Cox now trying to work it free in the skates there. That time with Schumacher. Now Cox going to power his way onto the front. Stopped there by Masternak. Up for grabs again. Cox, he'll work it right now. Felt the pressure there from Schumacher and sent back down.
Good clearing attempt by the Moccasins to get rid of that one and kill a little bit of time here on the Zydeco power play.
Looking to reorganize right now. Here is Baton Rouge across the red line. They'll chip it back in. After it, here's Chirac. Right now, Chirac, no goals in his last 8 games. And that one sent into the Moccasins bench. And that'll bring us to a TV timeout. 5 minutes gone by here in the third. The Moccasins enjoying a 3-0 lead, trying to make it 18 straight. Back after this.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Welcome back in, everybody, here. Third period. Still early stages here of the final 20 minutes. Right now, the Zydeco on the power play, just under a minute left. Laurelwood across the pond, over to the other side. Moved out for Mietten in center point, zipped along. Keller now near side boards. Rolls back up the boards and shakes away the check there, that time from Gerstein. Keller now opens up. Looking for room and trying to pitch this out high, but now they're going to force to retrack it and tag up out at center. Pulling up this time, Laurelwood, he'll shoot it back in. Keller, first one there. Goes through him, Mietten now towards the front. Laurelwood now back to pick it up. Takes a look, trying to go back door with it, and that one will go all the way on down.
I think we might have a final in from the PD game. I think they want to beat the Rock Lobsters.
We'll check on that here in just a moment. And Petey picking up some steam right now here in the second half of this season. Stopped there by Masternak. He will hang on to that.
Nice grab and good hold on there and give his boys a break a little bit. Change a couple players here from the personnel. Face-off's going to be to his left here in the Moccasins zone. 13:49 remaining in the third period. Shots on goal 22-10. In favor of the Moccasins, only holding Baton Rouge to 10 shots on goal. Amazing. That defense once again.
Face-off right now here for the Zydeco inside the Moccasin zone. This will come all the way back on down now here in a foot race. The Moccasins right now on the attack. Looking to work it on out now. This time Kuznetsov right side. Siolik trying to step over the blue line, could not. And now here go the Moccasins the other way. On the drop. Here this time Turner, and just lost the handle. Reorganizing things now this time. It's Corson Green for the Moccasins. Through the middle of the ice, right side, Balsamo on top of it. To the corner. Working on Mietnin, and back for it now, it's Matcham. Well, to scratch it back out to the near side, and here goes Mietnin. Blew a tire though, Balance. Forcing the play the other way. Here go the Moccasins. Forneris going towards the front and trying to get it to him. Albrecht, here he goes, take it up around the back. Towards the front, that shot put off of a man in front. And the open man near side. Here is a backhander by Schumacher. Forneris scores! His 17th of the season, gets off a 3-game scoring drought and makes it 4-0 Moccasins.
Frank Schumacher had that puck, and I thought for sure he was going to put that one in. He was looking for a goal all the way. Took the shot on Connor Green, giving up a juicy rebound in the bottom of the slot. Forneris camping out on the doorstep, was able to get it wide open, uncontested, buries it high over the fallen goaltender Connor Green. 4-0 Moccasins here, 12:27 remaining in the third period.
A 4-0 lead here for the Moccasins, continuing to roll right now. Another third period goal here for them. That's the 67th goal they've scored in the third period. And Pete, it's been a huge period for them, how they outscore opponents. Now 67 third period goals, only giving up 20 so far.
That's incredible. It just shows you the the conditioning. I think that's something that's really got to come to mind, is the conditioning of this team, where they just can turn it on in the third period, where most teams are starting to peter out a little bit and kind of go on a decline. And that defense, only giving up 10 goals so far, or was it 20 goals?
20 goals.
20 goals in the third period. Shows that defense is stellar, and the goaltending seems to also continue to get better as the game goes on.
Right now, the Moccasins, too, just to add to that, they've been so tough in this building. 14-2-0-1 here on the year. When playing at home, 108 goals they have netted in this building. And the Zydeco, they have struggled on the road this season, 4-11-2. Haven't really fared any better here in this building. Only one regulation win. And that was the first game these two teams met. The season opener for the Zydeco, that was back in October for them, and that was the only game they went on to win. What was a 4-1 game. The Moccasins, though, 7-1 when playing the Zydeco here at home. And here go the Moccasins looking for more. A shot there off the knob. That's on McGreen.
The game, too, the Moccasins just ran into an extremely hot goaltender in Bailey Stevens, who just stonewalled him.
And we haven't seen too much Bailey Stevens, too, as well, backing up Green tonight. And they chased him a couple times this season and hasn't played too much on the year.
Yeah, no, he hasn't. He's been very sporadic lately. I also have Ed Coffey. Not in the lineup tonight, though. He is walking around in plain clothes, but they do have 3 goaltenders with them tonight.
Bailey Stevens has not started a game since November 26th, and that was versus the Moccasins, but he got pulled that game after giving up 3 goals and 11 shots.
Yeah, I wish I had a stat on how many times the Moccasins have had resulted in a pulled goaltender this season, because it's been quite a few.
Yeah, they had a couple of them. Bailey Stevens, obviously, and you had Josh Rosenswag a couple times. And, this offense, really good, right? Second best offense coming into this game, and, again, showing why they are.
Oh, yeah. And, boy, I tell you, Rosenswag, he was just a repeat offender. He just kept getting pulled. And he had our number last year, but not so much this year. And he's, to my knowledge, he's no longer with the Biloxi Breakers.
And that's going to wind up. They're on to Green. He'll hang on to that, make the stop. coming up on the halfway mark of period number 3. So glad you guys can be joining us here over on KNOE or 103 Rocks and our YouTube page as well. Some Friday night hockey here, the only game of the weekend for the Moccasins. And these two teams will meet again next weekend right here in this building, which will be the final meeting at home between these two. The Moccasins, just about 10 minutes and some change left from having an 18-game winning streak. What a turnaround it's been for this team in year 2, Pete.
This team just keeps on keeping on here. It's just there's plenty of coal in the engine here.
And they finished last season with 71 points. And right now, not even through January, they already have 78. There's still a lot of hockey left to be played.
Oh, absolutely. There's and Christie gets into it a little bit behind the net, a little stick jabbing, and now we have some things.
And Lee Rocco's tying up here with Mietnin. He's got his gloves off. He wants to go.
I don't know if Mietnin wants any of that.
And Lee Rocco's too. He can throw him down.
Oh, he sure can. He's got one heck of a right. The jab and the hook, they're pretty lethal. So I said, I don't know why people keep messing with Yanni Lirakos. He's held his own all season. I don't believe it's a good idea.
Well, he is going to go to the box right now. See if anyone else will make their way over for the Zydeco. A chance right now to take a look right now at the division standings and how they look, Pete, on screen. Right now the Moccasins in first place, 78 points.
Yeah, when the night puts them at 81. We'll see what happens with Athens. I still believe that PD may have won that game. I guess we still have not got the results. I did put a call in to see what we've got, but that would be nice if they helped us out a little bit.
Yeah, that game's still going on right now, actually.
It is?
Yeah, it's still going on.
Almost over, though. 18:44 left to go in their game.
Yeah, 3-2 lead for PD over the Rock Lobsters.
Another solid game, it looks there for Parker Rutherford.
Yeah, and right now, Athens, they have 76 points. They are 22-5-0, 3-2 on the year. Well, right now, as we have a pause in the action, again, a chance for you guys at home. You want to get some Moccasins merch, visit our website at moccasinsmerch.com or scan the QR code right now, bottom left hand of your screen. That will take you to the store. If you're looking for any Moccasins merchandise. But right now, on to the halfway mark of period number 2, 9:54 left to go.
Are you going to kiss her or not?
Well, 9:54 left to go, third period. So glad you guys can be joining us alongside Taylor Costa downstairs between the benches, alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. 4-0 lead right now here for the Moccasins. Attacking zone faceoff right now for the Zydeco. The Moccasins shorthanded right now. Going to go to another kill here, as it'll come all the way down inside the Baton Rouge zone right now. The Zydeco, Pete, struggling so far on the man advantage. They're 0 for 6 right now on the night.
Yeah, they are struggling to say the least there. And Yanni Lirakos' penalty is going to be gets called for unsportsmanlike conduct, and he's in the box for a 2-minute minor. And well, as you said, Zydeco back on the power play. Hasn't done anything with it so far this evening, but let's keep it that way.
Yeah, Lee Rocco's the only one in the box after that scrum just before the break. A shot here by Keller, and there it's gloved down by Masternak.
Masternak still throwing that leather. Good glove save once again stopping another one. It really hasn't been that busy. That's the 13th shot on goal for Baton Rouge this evening. 28-13 is the shots on goal total in favor of the Moccasins. As we have 9:12 remaining here in the third. Minute 18 left to go on the Zydeco power play. Face off to the right of Tyler Masternack.
Picked up here off the draw. Keller now going to drive it on down low. Kuznetsov to Keller. Those two playing catch. Quick touch across the ice. Shot put on. Turned out there off that right pad. Trying to work it on free, and away go the Moccasins. Here they come. Scantleberry ahead. Gerstein behind, and he could not finish it off.
Green lost the stick behind the net, too.
Worked along, out for Keller now. Cox on the touch. This time Kuznetsov backpedaling, and he'll spring it back into the corner. They'll work it around the net. One more time now, here is Cox. The takeover, out for Sherrock, slap pass in front, and it's stopped there by Masternack.
Sherrock with the shot, and it just kind of caught a redirection there. Down low, looked like it might have been off of Curtis Hansen, but was redirected right into Ty Masternack. Moccasins goaltender standing tall once again, stopping another one on the power play, holding the Zydeco off the score sheet. You know, and Scott Sherrock was actually injured most recently, and it kind of stopped his consecutive game streak as well. He was the Iron Man of the FPHL for a little while.
Yeah, long time too. He coached a game as well, yeah?
Yep. So we can count it as you know, I guess still being in the game, you know.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get in the FPHL.
No, you're not.
Players, coaches, player coaches.
Yep.
Celebrity players,
Yep.
it's everything.
Yep. Right now, the Zydeco lining in for the attacking zone face-off right now. Single-digit numbers here in this third period. 4-0 lead right now for the Moccasins. They had a goal in the first, 2 in the second, and 1 here in the third. And here they go, 2-on-1, in shorthanded. Here's Mo's shot in there. That time it stopped. It took the mask off Green. And Pete talking about, you know, Hagen Mo having the hardest shot on this team. Took the mask off there of Connor Green.
Yeah, he let that one fly, and it, you know, he stopped it right in front of him. I call that giving the goaltender a snow cone, and that's the defenseman did not take kindly to that, but Green's going to check one of his clips because that's what that can happen. And so there's 5 clips that hold the goaltender's helmet on for the back plate. One of them looks like it might have popped off and come loose, but he looks like he's in good shape and everything's back together.
All right, now here's Turner off the face-off win. Back up top for Dorsey, and that one goes off the window. Turner trying to get there. Comes back around. Morissette. I'll just snap this one back out behind the net to the far side. Back to even strength. As it's clipped along and kept out. Here is Mo now working in. His shot denied. Liarakos, he'll swivel this one up high. Rework it to the outside. Trying to go back door with it. On the touch pass. Here's Dorsey now. Waits. Trying to spin away from the check. Dorsey now holding on to it. Try to work that towards the front of the net. Couldn't power his way. And now it's dropped on back. Here is Mietinen. He'll send that cross rink. Goes off the skate there, and a bounce there for the Moccasins. Mo works in a shot, and there it's stopped by Green once again.
That was a quick shot, too. I think that one surprised Connor Green. He's really looking possibly for that third goal.
And a takeaway. Balsamo, and that one again going off the glass.
There's a lot of giveaways right now, and that would tell me that the Zydeco's getting petered out a little bit here as we get later in the third period.
Liarakos trying to give that across towards the front, and that comes off the moorings there. 6:47 left here, third period. Going.
Net kicked off there once again. Just, you know, accidental. We've got that cleat mooring system. It's just more of a peg, if you will. Looks like a cleat on a golf shoe per se. Net off, face off to the left of Connor Green, who's definitely been busy tonight. Been more than doubled up on shots on goal of the Moccasins right now.
Yeah, going down the stretch here in this third period. Right now, the Moccasins enjoying a 4-0 lead. Trying to make it 18 straight wins here tonight. The drop off, Ballant now looking, the backhander, and that time it's turned away. Good stop by Green. And the lights turned off there just a second. I was going to say, maybe we lost power again?
That actually almost looked like a surge. That didn't look like that did not look like one of those, after we score type issues. That looked like it was legit. So we're going to watch that for here on out. You never know what we're going to get. Add that to the list. Power outage was not on the bingo card this evening.
No, definitely was not.
I couldn't tell really if that was a save by Connor Green off the top of the shaft of his stick or if they kind of hit the crossbar, but either way, he covered, didn't give up a rebound.
6:22 left to go here in this third period. Checking back in on the Beatty Ice Cats game. They're still leading 3-2 over the Athens Rock Lobsters. 14 minutes left to go in that one. The Twin City Thunderbirds winning 5-4 in overtime against the Black Bears. And the River Dragons beating the Biloxi Breakers 7-3. Right now, to some of those games that are really meaningful to this division right now in the Continental. This one picked up, scooped out of the zone, all the way on down. At that time by Curtis Hansen. This will come on down D to D. Ciolik now near side. Still trying to work this on towards the front. It'll come all the way on down now. Here is Keller, waits, and he'll slap that on net. Masternak there with the stop.
Zydeco player just runs right on into Kyler Matthews. Yeah, so I was pretty much right there. It's the flicker of this. That's the time of construction pays off.
Yeah, they confirmed that downstairs, right. So they're saying a generator. Yeah.
We're on a backup generator right now.
Generator power right now. Okay, that's the official wording, I guess, for it.
Yeah, we are currently powered by Cummins diesel for the remainder of this game. Yeah, the building loses power. We're going to have
2 minutes of airtime is what they're telling us right now still. So
that's probably before the other generator kicks back up and it kicks in.
Well,
I mean,
fun time broadcasting in the dark. Yeah.
Welcome to candlelight bowling with candlelight hockey tonight.
Chance the other way. Morissette shooting that one wide.
Tonight should have been lightsaber night.
Yeah, no, that would have been the time to do it, right?
Yeah.
Bouncing around, Scantleberry trying to find it, and he'll whack at it. Mietnam will clear that one on down.
I don't know if that's time for the kiss cam or not.
They're on the stretch pass back ahead out at center ice. Inside 5 minutes left to go here in this third period. That's going to go all the way back on into the Moccasin zone, no icing. Rasmus Asp going to play it on short there for Schumacher. The captain going to look this one back on. The long stretch pass ahead. Picked up by Leo Rockos. He'll step onto the outside, near side wall. Stopping and starting. Johnson works on him. Got to the top, though, and a shot put on. That time it's worked around. Johnson just to work it back in. Scantleberry stopping and starting. He'll go to work on Ciolik now and work it out high to the blue line. Johnson twisting it towards the front. Christie now on the follow-up. Christie looking for it on the drop pass through the middle. Gerstein trying to find the handle, and a shot there by Leo Rockos on goal and stopped by Green. With 3:58 left to go here in this third period, and We're going to take a look there, Marty and Mark Bennett celebrating his birthday, and shout out to him for all he's done. Taylor, right now, a chance for you to talk to him downstairs.
Happy birthday to me and many more.
Oh, Mark Bennett, Pete always in his store all the time.
Absolutely. Every visit here, you got to come see him and get good people. But yeah, happy birthday to him. Happy 21st birthday. It's it's good to see. Good to see them all celebrate. They got a happy birthday sign that drapes across from stanchion to stanchion down there in the left corner of the above the boards. So yeah, they're celebrating good over there. It's always a festive time here in the Snake Pit at the Civic Center here in Monroe. As we once again have a face-off to the left of Connor Green.
Well, 4 minutes left to go here in this third period. Oh.
Row. What has it been like to witness that from the stands?
It's been fantastic. We're going to get 18 tonight, and they're probably going to have us a shutout. So, I mean, the boys are on top, and we are so proud of these guys right now, the coaching staff and our media team. We're just so proud of the Monroe Moccasins.
Awesome. Thank you, Mark. Happy birthday. Back to you, Joseph.
Oh, thank you for that one, Taylor. As shout out to Mark Bennett. Happy birthday to him. 3:20 left to go here in the third period. And Pete, you're always stopping into a store, and we're always both. I mean, between him and Fiesta, right?
Oh yeah, Fiesta's basically our home office.
Yeah, that is no lie sometimes. And echoing Tim hit as much as we can.
Yeah, we'll be back there tomorrow doing our stats.
But he won't be because he's avoiding us.
No, yeah, well that's a good move. The only thing so far, Lisa, that we're missing here is Lisa cutting the cake for Mark. But
Yep.
No cake.
Get the.
You gotta stay consistent.
Yeah. Get the chainsaw out, right?
Yep. Well, Edward Scissorhand strikes again.
Yep. Right now, time winding down here in this final frame. Moccasins on their way to winning 18 straight games. Chipped along. Now it is Keller, left wing side, out ahead. Through the middle, Ciolik, here he goes. He'll stop up and delay right now. Take a look as he's able to send that one to the other side. Leoraco's going to wind up with control right now and drop it on back. So now Green. He'll sit on it here behind his own net, feed it to Matthews. Those two will play catch. This one kicked along all the way back around on the touch. Out to center ice, and now Albrecht on the crisscross. Fed out to Forneris. The return to Albrecht in front. Here's Albrecht stopping and turning away. Ballant on top of it. Quick pass to Forneris. And this will go back all the way on out to the neutral zone.
Tell you what, watching Forneris and Albrecht out there, it's like watching two wizards working.
And you had the chance to talk to them a couple weeks ago, actually, during the coaches show. So.
Yeah, they were great too. Figured this line here just works so well together. It's and we talked about how some of these lines are a little bit interchangeable if need be here and there, but that fab line, Forneris, Albrecht, and Ballant, it's been outstanding this season. Nothing short. You're short. Has nothing to do with their line.
That's one way to put it. The minute left to go here in this third period. The Moccasins on their way to winning 18 straight games. This will go all the way on down. Dorsey going to try to work it around the back. Scantleberry now. Worked in now. Here's Mo and trying to work it back in tight. All the way out high to the blue line. Here is Dorsey. Looking there on the overlap there with Mo. Final 25 left here in this third period. Also, Tyler Masnak on his way to picking up his first shutout of his career in the FPHL. Behind the goal, Johnson's one-timer. That one cleared back down. Masnak there to play it. Final 10 seconds left to go. The fans on their feet here. 2 seconds and one. The streak is 18. A 4-0 win here for the Moccasins over the Baton Rouge Zydeco, and 3 points here in the division standings.
Streak is 18. That's number 10 in a row, undefeated for Ty Masternak, and first shutout of the season as well for the Moccasins. We've come so close in so many different games where that's been lost a little late in the third period. Not tonight. 4-0 is your final here from the Civic Center of Monroe.
Well, Tyler Masternak getting his first shutout of his career, so congratulations to him, blanking the Zydeco here. Now 2-0 against Baton Rouge on the season. And the salute out of home ice. I guess that's what happened, Pete. You go on the coach's show, right? You get some good luck and you come out with the shutout.
Yeah,
and Casey Gerstein got a goal too, right? So there you go.
You know, so hey, the boys come on back up to the coach's show whenever. It's going to be some good luck. Well, I tell you what, talk about magicians. Taylor Costa was just up here with us moments ago, and he's already back down on the ice. Oh, what's going on here? It's like, do we have a trap door I'm not aware of?
He's got his cardio in now.
Well, I tell you what, I can already tell
He's been running around.
Our voice is already starting to kind of borderline go. We got 2 more games to call this weekend.
Yep, some more next week too, and the Moccasins on their way right now. 18 straight wins, improving now to 25, 4, 2, and 2 now here on the season.
And we said that this was the last game of the weekend for the Moccasins. However, the Bayou State Ruger will have games tomorrow and Sunday. Both games are at 1:30 against the Louisiana Drillers, defending back-to-back NA 3HL champions. Come on in and support those boys too while these boys are taking the rest of the weekend off. Come support the other hockey team here in wow, I almost blew that one. Almost went with Baton Rouge. Here in Monroe, as we're going to go back down to Taylor Costa.
Well, we'll have Taylor right now with Tyler Masnak. Taylor. Well, we'll get to him maybe in just a moment here, but
everyone did their job tonight, and we're happy with the result.
This was 18 wins in a row for the team. What did it take tonight to pull through here for the Monroe home crowd?
Hard work, good effort. I mean, we got what it takes in the locker room. We know that. We're never nervous when we get in spots, and we're going to bring it every night. We're ready to go here.
So it was a very long week with a lot of things happening here in Northeast Louisiana. How did it feel to bring the win here?
It's good. The people deserve it. A lot of people out here, no power and stuff like that. They had to come to the rink and enjoy a win tonight. It's great to see for us, great to see for the town, and keep things rolling here.
Thanks, Tyler. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Joseph.
Well, thank you, Taylor. The Moccasins just continue to roll, Pete, and showing why they're the hottest team right now in the FPHL. 18 straight wins, now 25 regulation wins now on the season. The Zydeco, they'll fall to 6-20-6 on the season. Now lost their last 4 straight games. These 2 teams, though, will meet again next weekend.
Gotta have one more game once again next Friday night. They will meet the Zydeco once again. Once again, that'll be the only game either team, I believe, will play next weekend as well.
Well, we're gonna get our 3 stars of the game coming out here right now. So Casey Gerstein, a goal and an assist tonight. He is the 3rd star of this game. Keegan Moe, the second star here tonight, had the game-winning goal, the opening goal in the first period. Picked up another one back in the second. And now the first star of the game. That man right there, Tyler Masternak, blanking the Zydeco here tonight, facing all 14 shots and made all the saves here in this one. And right now, Pete, a chance to take a look at some of the updated standings right now here on the screen and how they look. We know the Athens Rock Lobsters and P Ice Cats team still playing right now in this game with the Moccasins, 81 points right now.
Yeah, they're still going, and right now the Moccasins are 10 points greater than they were all of last season at the final game last April. Looking good, moving forward, and wow, 81 points. This team is poised to get ready for these playoff run here. And to go for a deep run as well. You know, we talked in a coach's show, and it's really a two-horse race, and it's going to be all the way down the stretch. It's just who's going to finish first and second. Is it going to be the Moccasins or is it going to be Athens down the stretch? And quite frankly, it really could come to that last series at home here in the Civic Center against the Rock Lobsters. But all you got to do, like we were talking, and Coach Russ Perrant had said, we just got to keep winning our games. So, and that's true. We got to win our games. Don't worry about anybody else. Take care of your own business, and good things happen.
Yep, and you know, checking in right now, that PD Ice Cats game, they are leading at 3-2 right now over the Rock Lobsters. 4 minutes left to go on that one. So a tight one down in Georgia. But the Moccasins walking away winners, 18 straight. They'll look for 19 next weekend when these two teams meet one more time again here in the Civic Center, the final time in the Civic Center during the regular season between the Zydeco and the Moccasins. But that is going to do it here for us. Our entire production crew, Taylor Costa, Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado saying so long, good night here from the Civic Center. We'll see you next time.